All right, let's look at some film. This is the final practice of the training camp out there in Oxnard. So we're going to take a real good look at Dak Prescott and what he was able to do. And my thing is, this is a curveball by Dak to number 11. That shows that he's working on his arm angles. And Tony Romo said that too. You know, those are things that you would like to develop in your weaponry, is the angles of your throw. A lot of people was talking about footworks and things like that, but he said one of the things that Dak Prescott should work on is different arm angles, and we see that he's able to get this ball out like a curveball. This is just the Cowboys working on red zone reads and things like that, and of course you can see the athleticism of Dak Prescott. Of course he can dunk. He should be able to dunk. He's over 6 foot, so nice ease dunk. Let's rewind. I believe I can fly. All right, Dak Prescott. Let's see what else there. This is the first fight in practice, which, the second or third. And I like it. You know, I like to see everybody get involved. I like the little pushing and shoving. I like number 55 putting his arm back in there. Let's rewind just a little bit. Look at number 55. He said, man, you don't hit my guy. Watch. Get your butt off me. Yeah, that's good extend right there. Look, that's good extend. You know, watch how he extends. Number 75, who are you? Let's get off me. The extend, the separation is there, keeping his jersey clean. That's what we want to see, Cowboy Nation. So I like that. Feistiness. Back off this throw, Dak Prescott throws an INT. We don't want to see that, but this goes to show you that you don't throw off your back foot, and especially you don't throw into double coverage, and especially you don't throw across your body. So those are all cardinal sins there that Dak Prescott displayed out there. Shout out to Xavier Woods for the pick. We like to see that in practice each and every time. Of course, I think he had a total of 5 INTs through training camp. It could have been more, but I was able to find, I believe, 5 of them. So if we can get some of this production during the season, oh my goodness, that would be great, right? It would be great. And I like every bit of it. I do. I like every bit of Xavier Woods' growth this training camp. So normally that energy, like we say, keep that same energy. Normally that type of energy rolls over to the season. So he had a great camp. And maybe we see something in the preseason game. This was a sack by number 92, D.A. Dorrance Armstrong, who was able to bend and get around. I like seeing that. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I love to see this. I just wish the pocket didn't collapse like that. But, hey, 96 created pressure into the inside, so those are things that you get. So we love seeing this. All right, Dak Prescott working with number 13. Now, chemistry is something that you develop during training camp, and I'm thinking that they're developing this strongly and rolling out, finding his target. We like to see that time and time again, especially my guy MG13 been having a great training camp. Watch his footwork at the top of his route, trying to create separation. T. Will used to do this, but he can create this with better hands than T. Will ever can dream of or imagine of. So, hey, and we can't miss out on this. Shout out to Brett. He was 6 for 6. He was 6 for 6. This was a little foolery play or trickery play. Flea flicker. Nobody caught it. Maybe the water guy, the water boy in the stands, or whoever out there in the field. That's where that ball was going to. But I like to display that. Even though they didn't connect on it, I would like for the Cowboys to do it just to keep the defense honest. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. And then who knows? Maybe they can make this thing work. Dak Prescott on the run. Now this was again across his body, but at least the wide receiver, the play broke down. The wide receiver was able to come back towards the ball. And that's what we want to see. Wide receiver making plays for the quarterback, finding the open guy. And that was just a typical throw by Dak Prescott. I like the fact that when you look at this play, when you look at it, the way he scans the field, stand tall in the pocket, keep his eyes down the field. The technique, you want to look at the footwork. And let's hit play. Look at the footwork. And stepping up through his throw, not being lazy and standing not all the way and bending. You remember, you throw more with your legs and hips than anything on your body. So just like a puncher, people like to think that you punch with your arm and everything. You punch with this region right here, your legs. And that's exactly what you do off of this throw. He was able to utilize those legs to pass to his favorite wide receiver. All right, this is one of the most underrated drills. Hey, this drill helps out with your hand-eye coordination. You want to get a lot of bursts off here. And on the last corner, bend around and get to the quarterback. You got to go through some trash in order to play in the National Football League. And I love the way my guy Malik slapped those bags around. Man, it's crazy. Boy, quick. And watch his last bend off the edge. The quarterback would have been dead around here. And you got to have body control as well. You can't be all over the place, because once the offensive lineman, if he get his hands on you, boy, he can reroute you, get you, and these sorts of things. And that's why you're going to see number 97 lose his footing right here. You don't want to see that, Cowboy Nation. Offensive linemen step in, they redirect, they land on you, it's over with. They just going to land there and stay there. They're not going to get up. But you can see the explosiveness. He's the fastest guy to do this drill, number 97, but it just didn't do nothing for us because he was all wild with it. Of course, the sled. You can never sleep on the sled. You want to be able to practice your wrap up, your tackling, especially in a game. And this is what they're doing here. I love every bit of it. LVE and Jalen. Boy, those two right there, dynamic duo. Man, I can't wait for Guilford to get back on this thing. Maybe he can be your Sam. It's looked like they're practicing a twist stunt. And then they are practicing some delays here as well, but you can still see the penetration. Imagine this, the LOS, the imaginary line that goes all around the world. You want to push that line back. You want to make the quarterback uncomfortable in the stance, and this is what they're doing. They're twisting. Number 51 get free, get to the quarterback. Number 97, he playing around with his food. Come on, man. You got to work on a different move. I know that some of this stuff is designed by coaching, whether they look at, hey, we want you to work on delayed blitzing, twist stunts, and things of that nature. But we want to see more moves out of his weaponry, because old boy said, you ain't going nowhere. You're not fooling me. Look at that imaginary line. Look at the LOS. You're not going nowhere. Quarterback is safe. The quarterback is in a safe house. But look how Daniel Wise, he's able to get upfield. He don't play around with his food. Able to get upfield, get to the quarterback. We like seeing that type of work action, especially when you're playing not a two-gap system. Now, number 74 is having the same issues as well. So we look at him getting thrown out of the club. Look, you underage drinking. Send you back to your mama. Look, get out of the club. Go tell your daddy what I did to you. You know, so that type of things, like, you got to work on it. And we want to see penetration. Now, in a two-gap system, maybe Taco will shine. But in the one gap, we want penetration, get upfield. We don't want you to play around with your food. Number 95 and 51, as you can see on the difference of the details. Look, if you're the offensive lineman, and look at this line right here. If you're the offensive lineman, you're going to say to yourself, I don't want 30 or 40 snaps against these two boys, number 51 and number 95. You don't want that. You don't want their work action all day. And that's what they're doing. The penetration is there. The twist on is there. That's 96 and 92 now. So you seeing those type of penetration with those guys. And that's getting to the quarterback, getting him off his marker. And that will create more turnovers, takeaways, because the quarterback is thinking, and he's saying that I got to get this ball out quick. And we already know the philosophy of Christopher Richard, to play tight up close on the line and not allow these wide receivers to breathe. So that's what we like to see, Cowboy Nation. I want to know your thoughts. I really want to know your opinions of the final, and I'm talking about the finale of all of this practice that went on through training camp. Do you guys feel good about this team? Are you right in the middle, or you got high hopes, or you just like, man, this is going to be a horrible year. It's going to be 4-12, 6-10 type of deal. Let me know. Post your thoughts down below, because I'm high. I feel like this team, I'm high on this team, not the other high, and I'm not lifted high, but you know what I'm talking about, Cowboy Nation, right? But what I'm saying is, collectively, I'm thinking that this team can actually do something this year. I really think that Ezekiel Elliott, he won't hold out. I don't think Ezekiel Elliott will hold out. I think that once that football fever gets going, he's going to sign. Amari Cooper is going to sign. And Jerry Jones is working out a deal with this guy who's dunking the ball right now, Dak Prescott. Everything is going to work out, Cowboy Nation. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns. And that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the Bass. Salute. I'm out. Peace.